Am I alive?
Yes, sir. It's a good reading. No trouble at all.
My compliments to your computer.
Mr. Sinclair, I was just coming to tell you you're on in about 10 minutes.
You see, I read your mind.
This set is,
That way, yes, I know.
Well, Marty, every time you do a movie these days, they want you to take your clothes off.
Those devils.
But in my next film...
You keep your clothes on. Yes, and it's in very good taste.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, well,
I don't object if the story calls for it. And
for nudity.
And I'm not exploited. If it's not exploited. Yes.
Well, how nude are you?
You don't go to bed with, like, in a parka and fur boots, do you?
Yes, I would.
Excuse me, there's a long-distance call for you. It's your wife.
Oh, how much time do I have?
Oh, about 2-3 minutes. You're on after the next commercial. It's right over there. Just keep your eye on the monitor, okay?
Yes. This is Mr. Sinclair. You have a call for me?
Yes, sir. Your party's on the line. Arthur?
Allison.
Just wanted to call to say I miss you. Is that worth running up the phone bill?
Absolutely. I'm glad you called.
How do you feel?
Reasonably vertical.
I'm serious.
No problem. The usual adrenaline. Oh, and I ran a check on the gadget. It's ticking nicely.
Good. Keep it that way. I'll pick you up tomorrow at the airport. Excuse me. Coming up.
Right. I have to go. Love you.
Me too. Good luck on the show. How was I?
Not bad.
You approve?
Mm-hmm. It was very convincing. You might as well turn on the set.
Why should I?
But you're not going to watch the show?
The important thing is that he's 500 miles away.
Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest is a very spooky guy. The world-famous mentalist Arthur Sinclair. Welcome back, Arthur.
Nice to be here.
You know Andrea Michelle, don't you?
Oh, yes, of course.
Don't read her mind, or we'll get thrown off the air. So how are you? Or should I say, how am I?
Well, you're fine, Marty, especially since you sold that stock this morning. Good move. It's dropped 5 points already.
Now, how in the world did you know that?
I suppose that's why you had Eggs Benedict for breakfast. You were celebrating.
You have a spy in my house.
In your mind. You've been worrying about your cholesterol count all day.
Okay, stop already, huh? Let's just get out of my head. Why don't you tell the audience about your new book?
Oh, well, thanks for the plug. State of Mind. It's about how we only use 50% of our mental capabilities. By the way, the answer to that question is yes.
What question?
The one you were just thinking. You asked yourself if I was married.
I told you he was spooky, didn't I? Okay, the book is State of Mind by Arthur Sinclair. And now I get my revenge. We have a little challenge we've cooked up for Mr. Sinclair. Are you ready, Arthur?
Hope so.
Okay. Can we get a shot of that safe? Now, for those of you who have been watching the show, that's been hanging there all week. In fact, I took it out to the factory myself, and they let me reset the combination. So no one knows what it is except yours truly.
Please remember, ladies and gentlemen, that this model is guaranteed burglar-proof. Also, that I arrived here from my home in Los Angeles just a few hours ago. Marty, did you give the combination to any members of your staff?
Nope. Not even my shrink.
So, If I can tell you what it is, I'd have to be able, literally, to read your mind.
Arthur, if you can pry those numbers out of my skull, they'll make you head of the IRS.
All right? Let's give it a try.
Okay. All right, lower it away. No, wait just a second. Hold it. There's just one little kicker. Something you didn't know about, unless you're reading my mind right now. Before I locked the safe, I put a certain object inside.
Oh?
I'm sorry to throw you this curve, but you see, if you can, by some miracle, figure out that combination, well, that's when the fun begins. Because then you have to tell me what's behind the door. Okay, let's lower the safe.
You smoke too much.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one with a bad heart.
I like you in his robe. Are you staying tonight?
No. No, I can't. Full day rehearsal tomorrow, and I have to get some sleep.
Such a waste.
He must be on by now. What if he asks you questions about the show?
I'll look at it later.
Oh, that's right, you're recording it.
House rule. Whenever he's on television, I have to videotape it for posterity.
Hey,
You're in training
what for?
next Monday night.
I didn't make any promises.
But you are thinking about it.
Yes. But
That's good enough for now. Why don't you go make both of us a drink?
Unhooked.
Yes, get unhooked.
Oh, thank you.
You make a beautiful safe cracker. Doesn't she?
You ready, Marty? I'm getting the number 8. Turn the dial to the right, please, to 8.
Turn left to 24.
This is hard work. The last one, Marty. I want you to form a picture in your mind. Nine. I see a 9. Turn right to 9. Now pull the handle.
Arthur, I gotta tell you, you are truly amazing. There's no way you could have figured out that combination. But now comes the hard part. Unless you want me to let you off the hook.
No. Let's take a shot at it. You put something in the safe, some mysterious object.